Case 1, just when you think courtroom drama has reached its peak, a single hearing can flip everything on its head. Today, we're diving into real-life cases that spiraled from calm to chaos in a matter of minutes. Whys unraveled, DNA results shattered live, and rulings left entire rooms speechless.
Okay, Miss Moore,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my husband, or I'm sorry, ex-husband, we have a mutually beneficial agreement with our children where he keeps them at night and I keep them during the day.
Okay.
But my job no longer allows me to stay home.
One case in particular stood out a dispute over daycare. Mom wanted professional childcare, while Dad pushed back hard, calling it nothing but a breeding ground for germs. With 2 toddlers involved and a $1,000 bill on the line, the judge had no choice but to cut through the noise and get to the truth.
Who wins?
With them during the day, and I would like for them to go to daycare now during the day, and he does not want them to.
Okay, how old are the children?
2 years and 18 months.
Okay, and you already picked out the daycare you want them to go to and everything like
Yes.
that? How much is it?
It is $500 a month
$500 for both children?
for one child. So
Mom came prepared. She had already chosen a highly rated, nationally accredited daycare. Dad, however, hadn't even bothered to research it. Courts usually reward the parent who shows initiative, and her solid plan gave her a strong advantage from the start.
for both children.
Oh, okay.
It's a nationally accredited daycare.
Okay. That's not bad for 2 kids. What's your opposition to that?
Well, I don't think they should be in daycare. I think she should stay with them like we originally planned. I didn't get a chance to check out the daycare. I just would rather them stay with her mom or one of our family members.
Okay, did you let him know which daycare?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
He was invited to go meet the teachers and do the tour, but he opted not to go.
So you did have an opportunity to go.
I was invited, but I don't really want my kids in that.
Dad's main argument.
Dad's defense boiled down to one word: germ. While health concerns can be valid, courts require more than vague fears. Since he refused to tour the facility or ask about their hygiene practices, his stance looked more like avoidance than genuine protection.
Germs all day. This
Okay.
is one reason that we did not work out.
It's a big problem.
My ex-husband is a germaphobe, and he feels like if the children aren't kept in a bubble basically all day, that something terrible is going to happen to them. But that's no reason, that's no way for these kids to live. And I have.
As tensions rose, Mom leaned in on personality differences. She described Dad as overly controlling, a man who isolates the children in a bubble. While her words might sound harsh, they painted a narrative that his parenting style could actually stunt the kid's social and emotional growth.
Your Honor, it's
I can understand that. Sometimes I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
So, I mean,
but I'm here. I'm here for the kids, and I would prefer if they weren't in a daycare, if they were at someone, one of our family members, where we can give them special instructions on cleaning and what the children need to stay healthy.
well, I definitely understand. And, I agree. In a lot of cases, it is good for the children to be around a family member and everything like that. However, age 2 years old, and what was the other age?
18 months.
18 months.
Dad fired back with an alternative. Family members could care for the toddlers under his strict cleaning guideline. On the surface, that sounds like a safe solution. But in family court, it risks appearing too rigid and potentially harmful to the kid's independence and long-term development.
It's nothing wrong with them going to school already. You do want them to start learning a lot of things. You just do. There are some things that you guys are not going to be able to teach them at home. Not that you can't, it's just you may not have the time to do it. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea, but I do think it's a good idea for you.
The judge wasn't having it. She highlighted an important legal truth: early education is critical. Daycare isn't just babysitting. It's the first step towards structured learning and social interaction. Her tone made it clear both parents needed to cooperate rather than fight over personal preferences.
Like that, and you guys should just work together and co-parent. So the agreement is just going to stand what it is. You guys keep doing your agreement where you have your time with the children, and you keep rotating like that, nobody should pay child support in this type of situation. But what I will do to make sure that daycare does get paid is that you guys split it. So $1,000, you pay $500, you pay $500, and it's going to go.
Boom. Then came the pivotal moment. The judge ruled to keep the custody arrangement as it was a no child support, but both parents must split daycare costs evenly. It was a compromise designed to keep things stable while removing excuses about who should pay.
The Attorney General of Texas, and that's just the best way to do it, because that at least ensures that the children's daycare is paid for month to month.
Oh, okay, but now I'm paying for the daycare that I don't want them to go to, and I have them at night. She's supposed to be responsible for the day. If they were in night care, I would pay for it, and I just don't see how this is fair. She makes 3 times as much money.
Dad wasn't thrilled. To him, paying for daycare he never agreed to felt unfair, especially since mom earned significantly more. But income differences don't always tip the scales when both parents share custody and decision-making responsibilities.
Base, let me see. How much money you make a year? Let's see. Your document says $62,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like for me to base child support that you pay her off of $62,000 a year? Because I can assure.
That's when the judge delivered her sharpest move. She offered to recalculate child support based on his $62,000 annual salary, which would have cost him over $500 a month. Suddenly, the original compromise didn't look so bad after all.
Okay, well, in that case, is there anything further between either
No,
of you?
Your Honor. Thank you.
That'll be all? That'll be all from you? Okay, where you all are dismissed.
Finally, the judge ordered that all payments go directly through the Attorney General's office. This ensured accountability and removed the risk of either parent skipping out. In the end, both were reminded to set aside ego and do what mattered most: raise their kids together. A daycare battle turned into a masterclass in compromise, strategy, and co-parenting reality.
All right, Ms. Drummer, you're back.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, and you're back. Wait a minute.
Probably a little bit more bitter today.
Wait a minute. What's that ring on your finger?
Case 2, strap in. Folks, we're heading straight into Judge Vonda B's courtroom. Today's case blends love stories with legal realities and, of course, plenty of child support drama. The defendant believes his new marriage changes the rules. Quick spoiler, the law isn't swayed by romance.
Like I told
Y'all got married? So I don't have to do child support today?
No, well, see what happened was, I told
I'm
you,
confused.
She was jealous because I was dating.
Okay.
And so me and my young lady, we went ahead and we did that thing. We did it.
What thing is that?
What you think? I wiped up. That's why she's so mad.
Okay, so.
Can you believe it? He's proudly boasting about marrying someone new, almost like that wipes away his prior responsibilities. But family court isn't in the business of rewriting history, especially when children are already in the picture.
Is it with the woman that you have, or either of the women that you have the 3 kids back?
Why you don't have to judge your boy. No, this is the new lady that I was telling you about last time.
Okay, so the 3
lady
kids.
doesn't even speak English, ma'am.
Here's where the situation gets stickier. His new wife has nothing to do with the 3 kids he already had. Translation? His obligations don't vanish, they just multiply, making his financial plate even heavier.
All right, so I have the DNA results, and you are indeed the father.
That's all.
I told you, he looks just like you.
Well, I mean, you know what? You and your brother look just alike too.
Well,
okay?
I mean,
all right.
that's what they say.
Well, should they look alike if, they're related?
Listen.
And then, the game changer, it's the DNA test. The results are clear. He is the father. No room for denial. No space for debate. That confirmation sets the stage for what comes next: calculating child support.
No problem taking care of my kids. My kids is laced with the best looking clothes. Have you seen my kids?
No,
Fly,
but you know
fresh.
what I do want to see, or what I want to draw your attention to, are these documents that you gave me, so we can see how much your child support obligation is about to be. Make it quick.
I got a few kids. I just got back from my honeymoon.
The defendant tries to mask his unease with confidence. He claims he's providing for his children, but the tone feels more about saving face than genuine responsibility. Judges have seen this play before, and they don't fall for the act.
Funds are a little bit tight, so
She's paying him. He got the money. She paid him to marry
Listen,
him.
I don't
For a
listen.
green card.
We're in a recession. You know, it's a lot going on right now. I haven't been laying as much pipe as I
Right,
normally
and a
do.
lot is going on with you doing a whole lot of talking and not saying much of anything. What I would like to do is,
Now,
go, and ma'am, I do not
and
need
your mama
you.
tell her she
Excuse
better
me,
still, refer
Miss
to my
Drummer,
kid.
Miss Drummer, I do not need your help. Okay, not at all. If
Sorry,
you want
Judge.
me to help you and get
Keep my
some
mama
support
out of
going for you, then
Judge Vonda cuts through the clutter with precision. She's not entertaining excuses about the economy, metaphors about construction work, or pipe-laying analogies. Her focus is sharp, fact over fluff.
entertain him as much. Okay,
She just mad.
you understand that? You're just mad too.
Well,
You're just mad because these numbers are not about to look real good with your recession that you have going over there.
But she's not letting the mother off the hook either. She reminds her that courtroom composure matters. Reacting emotionally to his antics only undermines credibility. It's a pointed lesson in strategy. Control yourself to win your case. Now,
How much money do you make a year?
I mean, before you know, expenses and taxes.
That was not my question, sir. How much
about
money do you make a year?
$65,000. But I have to pay for gas and pipe and PVC.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
much stuff that I judge.
Right.
Oh, right.
I'm
Just,
a
just
plumber.
like anybody else has to pay for things. So, $65,000 a year. I have your gross calculated at $5,416.
the judge zeroes in on the financials. The law cares about gross income, not whatever a parent claims is left after bills. It's all about clear numbers, not creative accounting.
Bring your net down to $4,383.27.
It's a little bit less than that,
And
Judge.
how many? You said you all have 2 children.
Two.
You have
Them my
3
boys.
previously.
That's my daughter, that's my
So,
son.
all right, based on 19%,
Judge.
you're going to get a credit for that. Child support is, don't think.
Then comes the bombshell calculation. After accounting for his other children, the formula locks in at 19%. This is the kind of math no amount of charm or storytelling can erase.
How much money do you make a year?
I mean, before you know, expenses and taxes.
That was not my question, sir. How much
About
money do you make a year?
$65,000. But I have to pay for gas and pipe and PVC.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
much stuff that I judge.
Right.
Oh, right.
I'm
Just,
a
just
plumber.
like anybody else has to pay for things. So, $65,000 a year. I have your gross calculated at $5,416.
Factor in health insurance, and the figure lands at $1,068 every month. This isn't a suggestion or a favor, it's a binding order backed by the power of the court.
Down to $4,383.27.
It's a little bit less than that,
And
Judge.
how many? You said you all have 2 children. You have
Them my
3
boys. That's my
previously.
daughter, that's my
So,
son.
all right, based on 19%,
Judge.
you're going to get a credit for that. Child support is,
Even as the judgment is delivered, he tries to joke around, tossing out lines about candy and utility bills. But humor doesn't stop the gavel. Once that order is signed, enforcement becomes reality.
child support is $832.
Oh, no, it's rigged.
And then
No.
now,
Thank you.
Miss Drummer, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
All right, how much is health insurance?
$236 for
You
both.
take them kids
For
down
both
to the county
children?
hospital.
Yes.
Okay. $832 plus the $236 for health insurance. You're going to reimburse that. That comes out to $1,068 a month for
Thank
child
you.
support.
So, honey,
And just like that, case closed. The takeaway? In Judge Vonda B's courtroom, wit and distraction can't compete with legal math. Responsibilities don't disappear with a new relationship, they only become clearer.
He has
Now,
2.
I don't even need no more plumbers.
Okay. Well, I don't need to see either of you anymore because I made my ruling. So is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
can I speak to your manager?
Is there anything
Manager?
further, sir?
No,
If there's
it ain't.
nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Goodbye.